Okay, let's... Oh, let's turn it off. So, hello, and welcome. This is the White Devil 27 here. And today I'll be doing a live stream on Oregon Trail 5th edition. And click to the icon. Sorry if there's possibly audio. This game came out in
April 6, 1848. We arrived in Independence by steamboat. We're on our way out west to meet our pa in Oregon.
There she goes, back to St. Louis. There's no turning back now.
Yippee! Let's get a wagon and get started!
Oh, Jimmy, Parker, are you sure? It's 2,000 miles to where pa is, through deserts and mountains.
Yep, and rivers and valleys.
Yeah, and buffaloes and coyotes
And mountain lions.
and rattlesnakes and...
And brothers.
Oh my
I'm
God!
just as brave as you
The
think you are.
cutscenes
but this
remind
is
me
no
a bit
joke.
of...
Quit worrying,
The
Cassie.
cutscenes
Pa's
remind
strong
me
man's
of...
guidance.
And we've got to find him! Come on! Next stop, the Oregon Trail!
Wow, the animation reminds me of... The animation reminds me of Liberty's Kids. This edition, the Oregon Trail, came out in 2001. Despite it being released the same year I was born, I don't remember it for being for Windows XP. I don't even remember playing it when I was in school. Odd enough. Sorry for the skipping. Wow, the sound is so loud. Vibes. Okay. I'm gonna name him after now a character. Gunsmith. Subaru. another Zelda CDI-esque cutscene. This one doesn't have any sound whatsoever. The animation, like the art style of these cutscenes, gives me Liberty's Kids vibes. It looks like a cross between Liberty's Kids and it looks like a cross between Liberty's Kids and it looks like a cross between Liberty's Kids and the Zelda CDI, the cutscenes for Link, and the Faces of Evil, and Zelda and the Wand of Gamelon. You know, two of the three infamous Zelda games, and the two like among, and they have been, everybody knows, have been made into various YouTube hoops. Yeah, that's how the animation reminds me of. Okay, let's skip this.
Have you bought the supplies you need yet? If not, you'd best hurry. Some folks don't buy much in the way of food because they figure that they can get all they need by hunting. But that ain't so bright. Hunting out west. Howdy. Howdy.
Merchants here in town offer basic packages of supplies based on the size of one's party and estimated length of journey. Of course,
Yeah. Bye, guy.
Hello, friend. Say, has your wagon train formed yet? And have you met to form the council that will provide guidance and governance on your long journey? The bylaws and regulations drawn up by your self-elected council will be your only law on the train. An elegantly scripted constitution.
Day to you, friend. I'm new here in town. I'm making ready to head out on the trail west. Ah, so you're doing the same. Well, maybe we can link up with the same wagon train.
Okay. Fine. Okay, 6. Two more. Okay, honey. Cheesecake? Sounds fucking delicious. I mean, freaking delicious. Guns. Okay, we're ready. Our bodies are ready. Okay, continue. Okay. Okay, this one has sound. This cutscene has sound.
Captain Ted, how did the Oregon Trail get started? Were you the first one to go on it?
No, Jimmy, I ain't quite that old. There was lots of folks before me. I guess it really started about 1821 with the Santa Fe Trail. That year, a red-headed Virginian named William Becknell started taking trade goods from Missouri to the town of Santa Fe. That's down south of here in Mexico territory, west of Texas.
Imagine watching this
Traders
on
get flour, salt,
imagine this as a
mules,
Saturday
cheap
morning
in Mexico.
cartoon.
They were getting rich going back and forth from Mexico to Missouri. That is until the war started in Mexico in 1846. Now, the original starting point of the Santa Fe Trail was the town of Franklin, Missouri, on the north bank of the Missouri River.
That's supposed to
It's
burn the trade goods, I
Missouri.
betcha.
Right, you
Missouri.
are. But by the early 30s, the steamboats could go further upriver. So they needed another starting point that was further west. And that's how the town of Independence got going.
Hey! We came to Independence on a steamboat from St. Louis.
You sure did.
Tell us about traveling to Oregon with Pa.
Well now, in 1836, the Whitmans, Dr. Marcus and his wife and friends, drove the first wagon to Oregon. They set up a mission north on the Columbia River. A couple of real brave women were in that group. Narcissa Whitman and Eliza Spaulding. More folks started traveling the Oregon Trail after that. I led my first wagon train in 43, the one with your Pa man. We even met the Whitmans when we stopped at their mission.
Did Pa meet him too?
Yep, and it won't be long till you'll be meeting your Pa again. Now you better get some sleep, cause we got a long day tomorrow.
No, more stories!
Don't worry,
Ignore like
I got lots
the
of them.
black cursor. Okay. See who's around. Okay. Song. Look for somebody else. Okay. Go into town. Gain more oxen. Bye. So long. For some reason, there's no music. For some reason, there's no sound right now. Probably it's the copy of the game I'm using. Or it might just be my emulator. I don't know what it is. Wait for conditions to improve. Okay. Okay. West for about 14 days. Oh no! Clean up the mess. Wait for conditions to improve. Okay, visit the mission. Okay, getting more food. 6. I prefer biscuits. Pounds, tins of crackers. Okay, potatoes. Because potatoes. Fears of humanity. Take the toll bridge. Okay, stop and build a fire. Okay. Howdy. Would you like to trade? 5 pounds of bacon. Sack of dried beans. 1 mule. What? Vivio died? Okay. How would Einhart be without Vivio?
I heard you found a rock here alcove engraved with the name of J.F. Reed, May 26, 1846.
Did you know him?
Well, not exactly. I heard of him, though. He and his family were heading to California with the Donner Party. They decided to take the Hastings cutoff and ended up in a heap of trouble.
The Donner Party? I heard that name at the campfire last night. What happened?
The way I
They were
the Donners and
cannibals.
several other
That's
families
all.
left Independence in April 1846 with 20 wagons and near 100 folks. You should have seen one of their wagons. A double-decker with a side entrance. It had spring seats, a sheet iron stove, and a whole library of books. Some folks called it the Pioneer Palace. Rain and floods kept them an extra 5 days at the Big Blue. Then, when they got to Fort Bridger, instead of playing it safe and heading to Fort Hall, some of them took the Hastings cutoff.
Why'd they do that?
Hastings guidebook claimed it would save them time in about 300 miles. But crossing the Wasatch Mountains was slow. Took 18 days to get 30 miles. Had to ditch that big old Pioneer Palace in the Salt Lake Desert. By the time they got to the Sierra Nevada mountains of California, it was October, and they got caught in an early snowfall.
They must have been plumb tired and starving.
That's right, Cassie. And freezing, too. It was about the worst weather you can imagine. They did things to keep alive that I can't rightly talk about.
Yeah! I heard somebody say that they even...
That's enough, Jimmy.
Some snowshoed out in December, but by the time the relief parties brought the rest out in April of 47, only half of them were left.
Half died? That's sorrowful.
So that means we've got to take the right trails and get to Oregon for the snowfalls. Right, Captain Jed?
Right, you are, son. It's life and death out here. The Oregon Trail ain't no picnic.
The Donner Party, you know, for kids. Okay. Try to repair it.
Tuesday, May 2nd. We passed through the Narrows today. The trail follows a very narrow path between the Little Blue River on the left and steep bluffs on the right. We circled the wagons and I was fixing supper when...
Hey, that almost smells good.
Oh well, sakes alive! Go wash up. It's almost ready. Where's Jimmy?
Probably wandered off with the journal, drawing things like he always does.
That Jimmy. He's hankering to show Pa his sketches when we get to Oregon.
Jimmy! Over here! I found a snake!
Jimmy! Lie still. Jed's coming.
Cassie, it hurts!
Hurry! No No time to lose.
Oh no.
Here! My belt!
Tie it on, Parker. Not too tight now.
What's
Oh
he doing?
my
Grip
god.
this rock, Jimmy. Jed's gotta open the bite and suck out the poison.
Ah! Jimmy'll make it. Won't he, Jed?
I reckon he'll need to ride in the wagon for a spell. But he'll pull through all right.
Oh, thank you, Jed.
But it was close.
What
Too
the?
close.
I drew the snake before it bit me. You want to see it?
See who's around. Let's move on. He's not interested. Wait for conditions to improve. First. Visit the fort. Okay. Onions. Haggle. We are getting more vacant. Yes. I'm too busy doing... Okay. Mission. And we're back. Oh, a girl named Isabella. Uh, that's... Okay. So long. Look for somebody else. Jubilation Higginbottom. What name is that? That's a bizarre name. For some reason. We should wait a while before crossing, okay? Wait, rest here for like a week. Ford. Increase rations. Ugh. Can get advice. Okay, rest here. Rest for 3 days. This game is a lot of waiting. Wait for conditions to improve. Organize a search party. Like, the Oregon Trail is the Dark Souls of... The Oregon Trail is the Dark Souls of edutainment games. Okay. 40 pounds of bacon. Tins of crackers. Uh,
Thursday, June 1st. Today
Another
I saw my
cutscene.
first Indian. Several braves rode to our camp to trade. I was scared at first, but Captain Jed said we'd be fine if we traded fairly with them. When they were done, Jimmy and I went walking along the river. More Indians! Jimmy, look! The baby! Get away!
You did it, Cassie! You saved the baby!
Where'd you learn to throw like that? I've been throwing rocks across the Big Blue while you were laid up with your snake bite. I'll keep this with Ma's necklace. It's beautiful. There's so many beads. I can't wait to show it to Pa.
Okay. Visit. Okay. One hat. Haggle. Oxy oats. Bye. More pounds of bacon. Rest here for about 5 days. Okay. Oregon Trail. Cliff. Meet. Willow Springs. Deep sand, you oot. Okay, so long. Rest here for one day. Okay. We keep getting stuck in the mud. Road to salt fast. Ropes or chains. There's so many levers. Yet another cutscene.
Anybody here ever heard of a fella called Old Gabe?
Is he a trapper friend of yours?
He's a lot more than that, I'll tell you. If you roam the Rocky Mountains trapping like me, you might run into some great mountain men. Joe Meek, Jim Beckworth,
Like
Joe Walker,
the art in the scene looks like it was made by somebody on DeviantArt.
Really stands out. Tall, strong, with long hair and a hooked nose. Named after the angel Gabriel he was. Knows every inch of this land and the rivers too. Some folks say he was the first white man to see the Great Salt Lake. Thought it was the ocean, it was so salty.
There really is a salt lake out here?
Never seen it, but I heard it's there. Now most Indians respect old Gabe for his toughness and bravery. He even married an Indian woman from Flatheads. But Gabe's got his enemies though. I heard Dr. Whitman once had to take an arrow out of his back.
Captain Jed, is he still alive?
I believe so, but he's had many a close call. One day, old Gabe and a group of trapper friends came across large grizzly tracks in front of a mountain cave. They were so hungry that one of the trappers suggested that somebody go in the cave and drive the bear out so they could have a real meal. So old Gabe volunteered to go in that cave and send that old grizz out.
He must have been crazy.
Don't know about that, but I do know he walked right in that cave and struck the bear with his whipping stick. That grizzly made a run for the opening, but then turned right around and headed straight for Gabe. It was dark in the cave and not easy to see, but old Gabe was ready
I
for
thought
it.
that bear had a mask for a
Outside with
second.
shot, and sure enough, they had bear for dinner that night.
I want to meet old Gabe.
You just may. He built a fort on the Oregon Trail. His real name is Bridger. Jim Bridger.
Continue. 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 I didn't expect them to have, like, a another whole cutscene.
Fort Hall is just a ways up the trail, along the Snake River.
Have you ever been there, Captain Jed?
Many times. Been coming to this spot for years. Way before old Nathaniel Wyatt even built a fort here. Yep. Brings to mind the very first rendezvous. Of course, we called them rondes back in 1825. We met near here, at the junction of Henry's Fork and the Green River. Beaver
I'm
was
surprised that
prices high, and
only
no one bothered us at all.
one of us
It was
died
Ashley's idea.
along the way
He
so
didn't want to
far.
have to travel so far to trade. One year, he lost a keelboat, sank with $10,000 worth of furs and supplies. Next year, he had trouble with the Arikara Indians, so he spread the word about a central meeting place to trade and called it a rendezvous. That's French, you know. Trappers came from all over.
Indians too?
You bet. We traded with the Indians for furs, blankets, and other supplies. Many a trapper even traded for an Indian wife.
Really?
That's right, Cassie. I was once married to a Shoshone Indian, but that's another tale. The Rondi in 1826 was held around July 4th. You never heard such a ruckus. Guns are fired, horse racing, gambling, sharpshooting contests, wrestling, and I'd say many a patriotic toast.
Wish I could have been there.
But those days are gone now. Last Rondi I heard of was in 1840. I miss meeting with trapper friends, old Jed Smith, Grizzly Adams and his trained bear, and of course, Moses Black Harris. Best yarn spinner I ever heard.
Grizzly
With
Adams
more
was
and
a
more
real
folks heading
person?
west and needing
I
expert
didn't even
guides,
know that until
seemed the
now.
Perfect fit for us trappers.
So you became captain and led our paw out
Hey.
west.
Sure did. Best decision I ever made. Great man, your pa.
Run. No. No.
Trail splits
A
just up
cutscene
ahead
again?
when we're going to California. I got a feeling a lot of folks will be heading that way soon.
How come, Captain Jed?
I heard a rumor at Laramie about someone finding a river of gold nuggets in California. Is that why?
Shh, Parker, not so loud. Seems that in January of this year, 1848, a fella named James Marshall did find some gold nuggets just lying out in plain sight in the American River.
Wow!
He was partners with a man named John Sutter, was building a sawmill in California. Well, old man Sutter knew what would happen if word about the gold got out, so he tried to keep everything quiet.
They found gold just lying in a stream? Seems awful hard to keep something like that a secret.
Yep, seems a newspaper man, Sam Brennan, got wind of it. And you know what that means. The word started to spread like wildfire.
What's gonna happen?
Well, I don't know for sure, but it's pretty easy to guess. There's gonna be a lot more folks heading west, I tell you. They'll be coming from all over, and in all kinds of ways.
By wagon, train, or ship mostly. Do you think they could ever build a railroad across these mountains?
Don't know much about railroads, but I'd say some people do just about anything for gold. It kinda makes them crazy, you know? There's gonna be a lot of changes out west. You folks are just the beginning.
Okay. Go on road trip. The entire game is basically one giant road trip. You go on a road trip with other people. Just one giant road trip. That's all the Oregon Trail is. Yeah. Go slower. Rest here a while. Okay, 10. What? Max. Okay. Heck. Rifle. Let's hunt some food. This is like Call of Duty. No, don't fish. Let's rest for a day. Less fish. Okay. Hunt. Now let's fish. Was okay. Sidle. Do Bella. Boycott the movie. How? Ended where it did. Okay, let's hunt. Rifle. Let's eat some food. Waiting. Hello.
Captain Jed, did you ever have a scruff with the Indians?
A few close calls.
Tell us about them, will ya? What are Indians really like?
First thing you need to know, Jimmy,
Ryu,
is that
stop
no two
with
people
Jet.
are alike. You've met folks on the trail from Mexico and Ireland. They speak different languages, have different customs, and, well, that goes for Indians, too.
Folks traveling with us are afeard of them. Why aren't you scared?
Trapping, I learned a lot from the Arapaho, Blackfoot, Shoshone, Cheyenne, and Sioux. They're all skilled horsemen and hunters. They live in teepees and move with the buffalo herds. Watching them hunt buffalo, now that was something. They'd set fire to the grass and then drive those critters right off a cliff. Once the kills were made, nothing would go to waste. Favorite parts were the tongues and livers.
Ew!
Then there's the Arikara, Pawnee, and Mandan. They spend part of the year hunting buffalo. but the other part in villages growing crops. The Arikara raised 9 different types of corn.
Tarnation. They're farmers, just like Pa.
That's right. Indian villages I've seen aren't just teepees. They have homes made of reeds and woven mats, earth or logs. Once, I traveled south and ran into some Hopi Indians. Lived for a spell in a pueblo. That's a house made of mud and rocks.
Sakes alive, Captain Jed. The Whitmans were killed by the Cayuse Indians last year. Weren't you ever scared of Indians?
I met Dr. Marcus Whitman and his wife. Good folk they were. The Cayuse Indian blamed them for a bout of measles killing their people. Indians want to protect their own just like we do. And if you let them be, they'll do the same for you. They're not all that different from us. You played one of their games back at Fort Laramie.
Hoop and pole! Will you teach us more, Captain Jed?
Better yet, let them teach you more. Folks shouldn't be so afraid of them. They lived on this land for hundreds of years. There's a lot we can learn from each other.
For okay, let's hunt. Keep it. Keep it. Look it up. Keep it. Pistols. Okay. Son. Look it up. Throw it out. Keep it. Look it up. Blah. Continue. Right. Could somebody please help me how to fish in this game? Why does my wagon keep getting stuck in the mud? Hunt. Butcher the animals for meat. Okay. Just meat, just now and Einhard. Continue. oxen. Bad art. Hunter. Home. Go on field trip. Clean and dressed wound.
Saturday, October 21st. We're in mountain country now. Taking the wagons up the hills is really hard, but it's even more dangerous taking them down.
Okay, men, the ropes are set. Parker, you go on the far side there and try to keep her from tipping over.
Right, Captain Jed.
Be careful.
These
son. Let's
cutscenes
go.
need
Easy
to
does it.
meme.
Look out! It's tipping over!
No! No!
Run, Parker! You'll be killed!
No! We can't lose the wagon. Get a rope! Get a rope!
You heard what he said. Hurry!
That's it! We got it!
Parker, you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
That was mighty brave, son.
I couldn't let her go. That wagon has everything we own. All that we've got left of Mom. Her pictures and her wedding dress.
Your pa would have been real proud of you.
Thanks, Captain Jed. Thanks.
Berries. Gather. Keep it. I'll stock up on current. Oh yeah. Really? We
Wednesday,
finally
October
reached
25th.
Oregon City.
We're about to see Pa. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's been 4 years. Will we recognize him? Will he recognize us?
Come on, Jenny, into the barn. It's getting cold. Looks like winter's gonna be early this year. If the kids don't make it soon, Jenny, they're gonna get trapped in that snow. I just don't... Who's there?
Good to see you again, Mr. Montgomery.
Jed? Jed! You made it! Do you have the... Parker? Cassie? Jimmy?
Hello, Pa.
Welcome home.
Pa!
Pa! Pa! We made it, Pa! There were deserts and mountains and Indians and buffaloes, and I got bit by a
This
snake,
was a-
and I made a
This
picture
was
of
a
it.
good
And Cassie
journey.
rescued an Indian woman's baby.
And Parker saved the wagon from crashing down a hill.
You made it! You did it!
You mean Captain Jed did it?
Safe and sound, just like you said.
Jed, I knew you could do it. Thank you. Thank you with all my heart.
You got some real brave pioneers here. And they have some stories to tell. Stories about the Oregon Trail.
Roll credits. Wow. Now I've become an author. I made it to Oregon. Oh my god. Oh yeah. We staked the land claim. We did it! We reached Oregon and got land claim. Okay. Nano, as diary. I named. Okay. So this has been my Oregon Trail 5th edition live stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So take care, and I'll see you late. I will see you next time. Yeah, and have a good night.